Today's topic is IC engine. So we will try to cover all the possible questions that may ask in any interview questions. interview. If you have any questions or any question in between, so you can write or you can ask to me. Okay. So we will start with first question is what are the parts of diesel engine? So who will want to answer? Who wants to answer? What are the parts of IC engines? Hi Vinit, good morning.
Hi, bro. Good morning.
Yeah. Vinit, we are going to start. The first question I asked, what are the parts of diesel engine? Four-stroke diesel engine. So anyone, if anyone wants to give the answer, please thumbs up. Yeah, this way, and you can give the answer. Chetan. Okay, Chetan,
Hello.
please.
Uh, Bro, crankshaft, connecting rod, piston, uh, cylinder head, camshaft, engine block, and piston ring cylinder.
Okay, continue. Please, you're good.
This much now.
Whatever you know, please say at least. We are here to practice.
I just remember this much right now.
Arup. Okay, Arup.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. Please go ahead.
Cylinder,
hmm
piston, camshaft, connecting rod, एक fuel injection pump रहता है,
Okay. And
combustion chamber.
yeah, okay, okay. Correct.
That's it.
Actually, try from bottom to top or top to bottom. So you will not forget any parts. Try from top to bottom or bottom to top. So you will not forget and you will not miss any part.
Okay, okay.
Try from start from top. Anyone? Any other who wants to give? No. Okay. So okay, I will ask the parts function. What is flywheel? Anyone who wants to know? Give the answer. What is flywheel?
The flywheel energy को store करती है.
सही. Correct.
Flywheel stores the rotational energy.
Okay.
Flywheel is used to reduce fluctuation in the engine.
Good.
It is a heavy wheel which is attached to rotating shaft. So the smoothly delivery of power from motor to machine.
Please can you explain again?
It is a heavy wheel which is attached to rotating shaft for smoothly delivery of power from motor to machine.
Yeah, yeah, correct, correct. Anyone? One few more points. Okay. Flywheel is a device. Flywheel is a component that is used to store the energy during power stroke and use that energy for idle stroke. For what? To minimize the fluctuation of engine speed. To minimize the fluctuation of engine speed. That's why we use flywheel. What happens is when flywheel is used to store the energy during power stroke. We in four-stroke engine we have one time power stroke. So that during power stroke it absorb energy in flywheel and use that energy for idle strokes. What is idle strokes? Idle stroke is suction strokes, compression strokes, and exhaust strokes. So use that energy for idle strokes. And so to minimize the fluctuation in engine speed. So this is the function of flywheel. Am I correct, Raviraj? If you have any question,
Yes,
please
yes.
ask.
Right, right. No, no doubt.
Please, anyone, if you have any questions, try to speak here. If you will try to speak here, you will definitely speak in front of interviewer very fluently or in confident way. Ravi Raj is also cleared the written exam. You all know, Vinith also knows Ravi Raj how he always speak with me, with Vinith regular. He always uh, come in class, join us. So if you will practice today, definitely you will have to work low work during your interview. So practice today, okay?
Yes, 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 bro.
So I will ask the same questions asked by in interview. The first question is how crankshaft and piston connected with the help of connecting rod. This question is was asked in interview. So I will ask the mixed questions, not Anglo, not only for Samudra, all mixed questions related to IC engine. So first question is, I'm again repeating, how crankshaft and piston connected with the help of connecting rod.
Piston and connecting rod is connected by gudgeon pin or piston pin, and connecting rod and crankshaft is connected through crank pin.
Yeah, correct, correct.
Do we have to add cross bearing also?
um, Crosshead bearing is not used in motorcycle engine. It used in big size engine, where the piston rod and the connecting rod is used to connect the big size engines. They are the we are in BTEC we read about connecting rod, not piston rod. There is also a piston rod and connecting rod. Both are connected with the help of cross head bearing in big size of engine. It means a ship's engine.
Basically, ship engines use piston rod. There is,
Yeah, piston
yes,
rod
and
and connecting rod. Both are connected with the help of cross head bearing.
the regular engine they are not used.
No. In regular engine, we have connecting rod only that connect piston and crank shaft. Uh, piston and the lower end connecting the rod have two end, lower end and big end and small end. Small end connected with piston with the help of gudgeon pin, and the big end connected with the crankshaft with the help of crank pin. Okay, same questions. Piston rod and connecting rod. How does camshaft rotate and from where it gets power? This the question I am asking is the same question asked by interviewer in mixed in Great Eastern Samudra Anglo. So very famous questions. Please try to focus on it. How does camshaft rotate and from where it get power?
Basically, in four-stroke engine, na, crankshaft and camshaft rotates with the help of timing gear.
Connected
Okay,
with the help of timing gear.
a
Yeah.
timing gear. And two-stroke engine, they use belt drive or chain drive. Sorry, chain drive.
Uh, okay. My question is, do we use a camshaft there in two-stroke engine? If use, what is the use of camshaft in two-stroke motorcycle engine?
Two-stroke motorcycle engine.
Yeah. So remember, please notice that as I know, camshaft is not used in two-stroke engine.
Yes,
Camshaft only
right.
used in four-stroke engine, but in two-stroke marine engine
Marine engine,
have
they use.
camshaft. Yeah,
Not use.
because in regular engine we do not use valves, but in marine two-stroke engine have valves.
Right.
Exhaust valve is there, but inlet valve is not there. Exhaust valve is there. So how does camshaft rotate? Camshaft get power from crankshaft, and both shafts are connected with the help of timing chain or time belt. So
Timing gear.
yeah, timing gear. No, is it timing gear or
Uh,
belt?
no, no. In two-stroke marine diesel engine,
Hmm.
they use timing chain, which is belt drive or chain drive,
Yeah, yeah, belt,
crank to
belt,
cam,
or
crank
gear also.
or gear basically used in four-stroke engine, four-stroke
Or
diesel engine.
oh, okay. Vinith, why are you silent? You speak now. Are you not comfortable this time?
Bro, I have some cold and fever, so
Oh,
I'm just listening.
I am also suffering from since 3 days.
Yeah,
Okay. Fourth question is what is piston ring and uses of piston ring? Anyone? There are many people: Arup, Chetan, Akash, Aditya, Pragnesh, Vinith. Please at least give 1 point. 1 point everyone.
Piston ring helps to stop the flow of oil to the other side of the cylinder, and also it resists the compressive strength, compression provided in the stroke.
Correct, correct. How many rings are there?
There are three, but I don't know. There are different number of rings in two-stroke and four-stroke. I think there are two compression rings, and I'm not sure.
Okay. Anyone? Good, Aditya. Very good. Arup,
Piston
Vinith,
ring
please.
piston ring acts as a sealant. It does not allow explosive gas to escape through the gap between piston and cylinder.
Yeah. And how many
Piston
rings are
ring
there?
provide
Yeah, yes. Please, Arup, please. Yeah.
the cylinder rod.
Sorry. Can you please explain again? Your voice is not clear.
Piston ring provided a seal between the cylinder wall and the piston.
Yes, yes. Yeah, you are correct, correct. There are three rings, na, Raviraj, in regular engine. Three rings, basically.
Basically, two types of piston ring we use, na? Oil scraper ring and compression ring.
Mm.
But
Petrol.
in four-stroke diesel engine, we use four compression ring and one oil scraper ring. And
Mm.
two-stroke marine diesel engine, we only use compression ring, not use oil scraper ring because there is a stepping box, na, in two-stroke marine diesel engine. So that's why we not use oil ring
But
there.
But when interviewer asks to try to focus on regular engine, not marine engine. If you will give the detail of marine engine, they will ask again questions from it.
Yes.
So yeah, I think in regular engine we have three rings, na?
Basically,
In
three rings we use.
three rings, but in marine we have five. Yes, you are correct. But if he will not ask about marine, then don't go there.
Yes, sir. But
Yeah.
in trimmer package, Pranit sir says in four-stroke diesel engine, we use four compression rings and one oil scraper ring. But where I am working in Kirloskar engines, where I dismantle the piston and cylinders, so there I seen there is a two only compression rings and one oil ring we use.
Yeah, total three. I also saw in bikes also two rings, total three rings. The one ring is the two upper ring is called compression rings, and the third is called wireless cap rings.
Okay. Basically, Pranit sir said I think in ships where they
Hmm.
use diesel generator. So
Hmm.
in this engine they use four compression rings and one oil ring.
Yeah. Okay. I will try to cover one by one. So first ring is called compression ring. Basically, it the prevent the gases, the hot gases, entering into the crankcase. So and maintain a gas tight joint between the piston and the cylinder. Okay, the upper first ring is used called compression ring that maintain the gas tight joint between the piston and the cylinder, and it prevent the entering of gases, exhaust gases into the crankcase, because crankcase have lube oil, it will burn there. It will burn the crankcase oil maybe. Second is oil control ring. Not एक one minute. Oil
Oil scraper
control
ring.
while scrapping. Yeah, it's wipe out the excess amount of oil on the cylinder wall. It wipe off the excess amount of uh, oil on the cylinder wall. And third is oil control ring. That prevent the entering. That prevent it control the amount of oil into the cylinder wall, and also prevent it enter into the cylinder wall. It prevent the lube oil. It prevent the lube oil entering into the cylinder, because if the lube oil will enter into the cylinder, it will burn with the fuel. So is it, everyone is clear? If you have questions, please ask, or if you satisfied with my answer, please give thumbs up, so at least I can know you got the answer.
Basically, brother, oil scraper ring na, when piston moves from bottom dead center to top dead center, right? So
Mm-hmm.
at that time, at that time there splash lubrication takes place inside the cylinder. Okay, because of the crankshaft movement.
Mm-hmm.
So splash lubrication takes place inside the cylinder. They cool this inside the part of the piston. Okay, internal
Mm-hmm.
part of the piston also, and so liner, side liner. Okay, so the oil scraper ring function is that to scrap the oil and send into the return into the oil sump.
Can can
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
it does not allow the oil enter into the combustion chamber or in
So
combustion
so
engine.
this function done by the second ring or third ring?
Last one ring, third one ring.
Oh.
Yes.
As I know, I like the second ring is used to wipe off the excess amount of oil, as per my knowledge. Maybe I am not correct.
Okay.
And third ring is used to control the control the lube oil, amount of lube oil, and it prevent the entering of lube oil from crankcase to the combustion. So maybe I will check again.
Okay. Okay. We should.
So next question. Uh, what is the function of rocker arm? Please give at least 1 point everyone. Sujit,
It is used to open the valves.
it is used to open the walls. Yes, correct. And how it helps to open the wall. I mean, I just want to like functions. How it's open. Anyone know? Okay. I will try to give the answer. Rocker arm is a oscillatory component that convey radial movement of cam lobe into the linear movement to open the inlet and outlet valve. Okay, many says it's used to open and close the inlet and outlet valve. Is it correct?
Yes, yes.
I think it's only used to open the inlet and outlet valve, not close. It close by own. There is a spring. So only open, not to close. Rocker arm is used to open the inlet and outlet valve, not to close. It's closed by self. There is a spring that return back. So these are the function of rocker arm. Okay, I will explain again. Rocker arm is a oscillatory component. Rocker arm is a oscillatory component that convey the radial movement of cam lobe. The cam lobe. Everyone know cam lobe. What is cam lobe? Anyone knows what is cam lobe?
No, sir.
And many cam lobes mounted on
They
cam
are
shaft. Yeah, please. Who is giving the answer?
a cam. I have one doubt. Cam loop moves because of camshaft, and
Yeah,
then the motion goes to push rod, and then push rod moves the rocker arm, and
yeah.
then the.
Correct. Here's a
Okay,
hundred
thank you.
percent correct. Yes, yes.
Thanks.
There is a, for example, this is a cam shaft, and there have several cam lobe. Cam lobe shape is just like a oval shapes. So it's rotate, and there is a push a single rod, and have a cam rocker arm in this way. So there is a valve stem. It just stuck there, and inlet valve, outlet valve open. So it's just hand pump in our old time. So it works same like this. Cam lobe give convey the radial movement and linear movement of push rod, and its open rocker arm open the inlet and outlet valve. In this way function. I will suggest to watch the animation on YouTube. You will understand. Okay, next question. What is cross head bearing and where it is located? Pragnesh, in previous session you were giving the answer. What happened today? Okay, I will again I am repeating the question. What is cross head bearing and where it is located? No one. I just
It connects piston to the crankshaft, and
it connect it connect what?
piston with the crankshaft to increase the stroke length.
Yeah, cross head bearing basically used in big size of engine to connect piston rod and connecting rod, both to connect both rod. Why we use two rod? Because if the engine size is big, so it the transmission of power will not is not easily, So maybe it will bend if the length of rod is increases. So maybe the chances of bending. So that's why we use two two piston rod and connecting rod. Both are connected with the help of cross head bearing. So in this way, easily transfer the power to the crankshaft. Okay, what is scavenging? What is
Uh,
scavenging?
Bro, crosshead bearing, where is it located?
Cross head bearing used in big engine, and it is located in the engine where the piston rod and connecting rod both are connected. And that the point where it connected is called cross head bearing. Bearing is used to connect the both piston rod and connecting rod. Basically, it used in marine engine, not in a bike motorcycle engine. You can see the picture here. Piston, piston rod, cross head bearing, connecting rod, and crank. So this in this way, this is a cross head bearing. So it is used in big size of engine, not a small engine. In a small engine, connecting rod is enough. Okay, moving towards the next question. If you will not give the answer, how will you practice? Please try to practice. Okay, this question asked in Samudra. What is mushroom or poppet valve? Have you ever heard this valve before? Mushroom valve. And mushroom valve, also known as poppet valve. What is it? Raviraj, you are on duty. Okay. First time my expression was same when I hear this kinds of question. What is mushroom valve and poppet valve? Anyone knows what is, or I will explain.
You explain, bro. No idea about it.
It's nothing. It's just an inlet and outlet valve.
Okay.
Sometimes interviewer play. Uh, One of my friend who gave the Samandra interview, he asked what is mushroom. But he was thinking what is it. Then I search on Google to understand it's an inlet and outlet valve. His another name is poppet valve and mushroom valve. So what is it? It is used to control the timing and quantity of fuel or air, nothing else. Okay, next question is okay. One of the very famous question of Anglo-Eastern. Uh, a engine room floor with diagonal 40 meter. These are numerical based questions. I can ask in interview. An engine room floor with diagonal 40 meter. What is the area of floor? Okay, I will repeat again. An engine room floor. Its diagonal is 40 meters. So what is the area of floor? This question asked to me by Braganza sir.
What is the shape of the engine floor?
Square.
Uh,
Engine room floor diagonal 40 meter. So what is the area? Here is
400.
the formula is half into d square. If you find the area of a square and its diagonal is given, so you can use the formula half into d square. D square is diagonal is 40 into 1600 and divided by 2. The answer is 800 meter square. So that's why I'm asking, please try to give focus. If you are preparing for interview, try to focus on each and every questions. Don't think this is recorded video so you will watch later. No, try to cover up here. And yeah, recorded video is also good if you will forget. Okay, next question. Next question is, what is camshaft? They can ask anything. What is camshaft? What is cam lobe? They can ask anything. You have to give your answer. Camshaft is nothing. It's a rod that wanted have many several scams on there. It can get power from crankshaft with the help of timing chain. In some engine use gears, belt to connect camshaft and crankshaft. So you just need to know. If you know all these points, so definitely you will say in front of interviewer.
I have one doubt.
Yes.
Uh, what we have to say? We use timing gear or timing belt. If he asks normal question that how the camshaft works, so what we'll use? Timing gear or belt?
In practical, I myself saw timing belt, timing chain. If you see your bikes, they have timing chain. The small chain, the chain that is used in bicycle, the same chain use there in engine, but the distance is very small. Distance means the from one point to another point, distance is very small. So you can search on Google the picture of timing chain.
Two stroke it is
Okay.
connected via chains and belts, and four stroke it is connected through the timing gears. No?
Sorry,
In two
please.
stroke it is chains and belts. In four stroke it is timing gears. No?
Gear. Yeah, gear also used in two-stroke, as per my knowledge. Gear. In marine engine, there are 3 to 4 types of engine, like BMW engines and many engines. In few engines, they use belt. In some engines, they use gears to connect camshaft and crankshaft. So not it's not a fixed that in some engine they use belt, chain, gear to connect.
In two stroke the camshaft and crankshaft rotate at the same speed. No?
To yeah. Camshaft and crankshaft. So this is not for two-stroke motorcycle engine. In motorcycle engine, we do not use camshaft because we do not use valves. So camshaft is used to Used for inlet and outlet valves. So in two-stroke engine there is no use of valves, so no camshaft is used. Camshaft only used in marine diesel engine. And yes, you are correct. Both are connected at the same RPM. Got it, Vaishak?
Yes, bro. You remember me?
Yeah, yeah, I know you.
Okay.
We both are practicing skill, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Whenever I comes to join discussion, I first revise myself. Sometimes people forget, so it's better for us for future.
Hi,
Okay,
bro,
same.
means the RPM of the RPM is different in two stroke and four stroke for camshaft and camshaft.
Sorry, please.
I want to ask that the RPM is different in two stroke and four stroke for camshaft and camshaft.
Yes, yes, yes. In four-stroke engine, uh, camshaft rotate half of the speed of engine, half of the speed of crankshaft. And in two-stroke engine, camshaft and crankshaft both rotate same RPM. Why? Because I'm talking about two-stroke. When you say na camshaft and crankshaft rotate at the same RPM, it means you are talking about two-stroke marine diesel engine, not regular engine. Why? Because two-stroke engine completes all the function in one revolution of crankshaft. So that's why camshaft and crankshaft both rotate at the same RPM. But in four-stroke engine, camshaft rotate half of the speed of crankshaft because uh, we use inlet and outlet valve during suction time and exhaust time, not in power stroke time or compressor compression time. That's why it's a half. So
Okay,
if
okay.
you if you will know the what is the function of camshaft only and only functions to functions for inlet and outlet valve in engine. Okay, same question
Yeah,
asked where.
actually, camshaft
Yeah,
is
yeah.
also used to work the fuel pump. No?
In two-stroke marine diesel engine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Where the big end and of connecting rod is connected. This question asked by the interviewer where the big end of connecting rod is connected
To the crank pin.
to the crank pin. To the crank with the help of crank pin, it is connected with crankshaft with the help of crank pin.
Okay.
Where are piston pin connected? Piston pin is also known as gudgeon pin. Okay, and it connecting rod and piston and connect the small end of connecting rod connected with piston and big end connected with crankshaft. Okay. How bike start by kicking? Who wants to give the answer? How bike start by kicking? Who wants to give the answer? When we by kicking lever, how bike starts? The same question asked in interview. Mm,
When we are kicking the pedal, we rotate the crankshaft. So as we rotate the crankshaft, piston goes ups and down. So when we keep the spark, it will start to run.
okay, but how crankshaft rotate when you kick the lever. You just need to tell what are the mechanisms between where the from kick to crankshaft. What is it there? Who rotate the crankshaft? And same question, how bike start when, by self. Both are very famous questions.
Kicker is
By
connected to a
kick.
helical gear, no?
So what?
Kicker is connected to a helical gear, right?
Helical gear is where?
By starting for the cranking.
By kicking lever or by self?
Kicking lever, yes.
Uh, spur gear is there, I think. Spur gear.
And there is a helical gear, then it is connected to a free gear, that is a spur gear. Then it is connected to the crank, I think.
No, I think as I know, when we kick the when we kick the lever, there is a spur gear. It's move in this way. Okay, when we kick down, it just come in forward direction. Okay, and spur gear. Wait, let me check. Yeah, spur gear. The ratchet mechanism. When we kick the lever, ratchet mechanism is there, and there is a spur gear. So when we kick the lever down and it come in forward direction and rotate the clutch hub. That spur gear rotate the clutch hub, and clutch hub rotate another gear that is connected on the crankshaft. And so first when we kick the lever, spur gear rotate clutch hub rotate crankshaft. When crankshaft rotate, the function will go on. So in this way, kick start by self, and there is a starter motor. When we press the self button, there is a starter motor, and a starter motor have pinion gear, and that pinion gear, it also works. It's like in this way, pinion gear. There is a starter motor. When we self, it's come out and rotate the flywheel directly flywheel. Starter motor pinion gear connected directly with flywheel. There is no such uh, transmission of power like in lever. So in this way, engine start by self or by kick. So everyone get to know how is it work or need to explain once again. If you will say, I will again explain. Please at least
Yes, bro.
give
Please repeat
thumbs
it.
up. Okay. Okay, I will show the picture. This is a kick. When we down, there is a spur gear. Spur gear connected with clutch hub. Clutch hub rotate this gear. This is a crankshaft. So first, second, third, fourth. Now engine start by kicking. And there is a starter motor by self start. There is a starter motor and a pinion gear and a flywheel. So when we self start, the starter motor start rotating and the pinion gear rotate flywheel. Okay, is it
Can you
enough?
send this on group?
Yeah, what, Aditya?
Can can you please send this on the group?
Okay, okay, I will send definitely.
Thank you.
Next question. Who wants to give the difference between two-stroke and four-stroke? Now question is ended. Only last question. What is the difference between two-stroke and four-stroke? Or if you have any question, please ask.
Bro, about scavenging, you asked a question, but you skip it.
Oh, scavenging is the process. Scavenging is the process of removal of exhaust gas with the entering of fresh air. Scavenging is the process of removal of exhaust gases with the entering of fresh air. A few more questions I forget to ask. What is a valve overlap? Who knows what is valve overlap?
Is a time where both inlet and exhaust valve are open
At the same
simultaneously.
time. At
Yes,
the
yes.
same time. Why it is open?
It is one of the process of scavenging.
Yes, correct. The same to remove the exhaust gas with entering of fresh air. I have one more question. What is tappet clearance? Anyone know what is tappet clearance?
The clearance between the rings.
No, no, no. Uh, tappet clearance is the gap between the valve stem and the rocker arm. For example, this is a valve and this is
Tappet
a rocker
setting.
arm. No, tappet clearance.
Okay.
So
Ex-
this is a valve, inlet and outlet valve, and its stem, inlet and outlet valve stem. This is rocker arm. So rocker arm just push it to open. So there is a gap between rocker arm and stem. It's called tappet clearance. Okay, the gap between the rocker arm and the valve stem is called tappet clearance. Now question is what happens if the tappet clearance increases or decreases?
It differs in every job bike, I think.
Sorry,
The
what?
flow of
Valve
fuel,
What happened?
just please. The flow of fuel get decreases. Means it get fluctuate, increase or decreases when the distance changes.
If the gap increases, if the gap increases, the valve will open late and close early. If the gap decreases, valve will open early and close late. So if the tap, these are the reason of tappet clearance.
Also, tappet
Arif,
clearance given more to the exhaust valve.
more to the exhaust valve. I don't have idea. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So uh, one question is again from valve. Whose diameter is large, inlet valve or exhaust valve? Whose diameter is more?
Inlet all.
Inlet valve diameter is more. Why? For look, before that I was only the same. I only know whose diameter is more is working. We don't know what that time I was not know what was the reason behind. So interviewer wants to know reason. If you say
Because
the
when
mm,
when suction stop is there, the more fuel and combination of fuel and air comes. But when the working stroke happens, there is no need. But decreases, it decreases now, so it not need more diameter.
mm. One point you will consider also, if we increase the diameter of exhaust valve, so the exhaust valve will heat more if the diameter of exhaust valve is more. it will heated more during exhaust time, and if the exhaust valve will heated, detonations will happen, pre-ignition will happen because of this. Okay, so maybe this point is considering. And second is we know that the outside the engine there is atmospheric pressure, and it means 1 bar, and inside the engine have more pressure as compared to outside. So there is if the small valve is there, so because of high pressure, the exhaust valve will easily go outside. There is no need of increasing the size of exhaust valve. So more exhaust gas will go out. So because of high pressure and the pressure difference between the atmosphere and inside the engine, it can easily go out without increasing the size of exhaust diameter of exhaust valve. So this point I consider for myself the reason of giving the small size of small diameter of exhaust valve. Anyone know? Please give. We all are here to learn. I am also learning from you. We both helping each other. Please ask some questions.
We can also add that it helps in scavenging. If inlet valve is bigger, more fresh air can come.
Yeah, increasing the size because the more amount of air enter into the engine, because that time the atmospheric pressure is more as compared to inside the engine. Yes, you are correct. Anyone? You do not have any questions?
Uh, is governor important to study?
Yes, governor is important. What is the function of governor?
I'm not. It regulates the flow of oil, but I'm not sure. That's why I was asking.
Governor is a device that is
गवर्नर
the. Yeah, Arup, please.
गवर्नर गवर्नर इंजन की स्पीड को इक्विलिब्रियम में रखती है, मतलब जब ज्यादा जरूरत है तब स्पीड को बढ़ा देते हैं, जब कम जरूरत है तब कमा देते हैं.
Correct, correct. Say you are correct, Arup. But how we can control? Yes, governor is used to control the speed of engine, but how?
By opening the fuel valve. If the load is more, it will open more fuel valve. It will open more fuel will come into the engine. If the load is very less, it will open less fuel.
Yes, yes. By controlling the flow of supply of fuel. Yes, correct. Akash is also correct. Governor is a device that is used to control the engine speed by controlling the supply of fuel. Yeah, to minimize the hmm, what was that? Governor is the device that is used to control the engine speed, but as per load variation by controlling the supply of fuel. लोड के अकॉर्डिंग ना होता है.
Then, bro, what if the speed governor means the limit is set by RTO on vehicle that it will not run more than 60 RPM?
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
is that?
Basic. Yeah, governor is used for heavy vehicles, for trucks mostly. Because they are in school bus, they do not limit do not cross their speed limit. So governor is there, and also the load according to load. What happens is, for example, this is our vehicles, and there is a load, and if the load is suddenly decreases, and the speed of vehicle will increases. So there the governor work. It reduces the speed of vehicle. And what happens if the load is increases, the governor speed is decreases. So it's added more fuel to overcome that load. So to flow and to run smoothly. This is the working of governor as per load variation. In buses, in heavy vehicles, it is used. Okay, what is the reason of black smoke coming from the petrol and diesel engine?
Incomplete combustion.
Incomplete combustion. Yes. And few another point. What are the
Because
reasons?
of carbon content.
Yeah, if the incomplete combustion take place, the carbon accumulation will be there in engine. So both are same point. Sometimes less the fuel mixture, rich mixture. So the sometimes fuel injector added too much fuel. These are the reason of maybe. And the second is the low the not proper amount of air entering into the engine. Because of this incomplete combustion take place, because so that's the carbon coming outside from the engine. These are the reason also, the black smoke,
And
incomplete
what about
combustion.
the white smoke?
White
Sometimes the
smoke.
white smoke also coming from exhaust now. At some time.
When we have water in the exhaust, then white smoke comes.
If white smoke is there, then there is water presence in the engine. If blue smoke is coming, then lube oil is burning inside the engine.
And
Blue.
brown.
Is it really brown?
Yes, it was there in one of the notes. It is because of NO and
Hmm.
white.
Are you talking about bike's engine or something else?
That is the confusion.
Uh, a white smoke I saw coming from bikes when sometimes water enter into the tanks, fuel tanks, and it burn and it mix with fuel. So sometimes white smoke comes, and brown and black is for improper combustion. It means lack of air. And more question, please ask. I will write down. Also, I okay. Time is over now. Thank you to connect
Is
with us.
there hello?
Yeah, Pragnesh.
Is there any standard distance of tappet clearance?
Is there any?
Standard distance of tappet clearance?
Good question. No, I don't know. I will write it down. I will. Standard distance.
Okay.
I think it's
Okay,
zero
what?
point 0.5 mm.
No, 0.5 is I think 0.5.
0.5 or 0.05. I'm confused.
Actually, I think this is the gap distance of spark plug. This is the gap distance of spark plug, I think.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's also a standard distance. So, Pragnesh, you asked standard distance of tappet clearance. So, again, a question comes to me. The gap distance between the spark plugs. This types of question can also ask spark plug gap. What is supercharger and turbocharger? Okay, we will discuss in next discussion. Thank you everyone to join us. Please try to speak. Okay, you and come with few questions. If you will come with the questions, so I also like sometimes I feeling bored because no one is speaking, no one is saying anything. So sometimes it look like I am feeling bored, not interested. So please come with some few questions at least. Okay. So bye for now.
Meet,
Uh,
please send that bike mechanism starting the photo.
Picture. Okay, okay,
Yes, yes.
picture. No, okay, I will send in group.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Bye guys. Bye. Have a good
Bye.
day.
Thank you.
Oh,
Welcome,
thank
welcome.
you. Thank you.
Welcome guys.
Thank
Welcome.
Bro, I can ask last question.
Yeah, yeah, you can. Please.
Bro, what is compression ratio? I means how it get changes.
What is compression ratio? So
Yes,
there is exact value of compression ratio of diesel engine and petrol engine.
means it's different in two stroke and four stroke.
Yeah, yeah. Two stroke and four stroke. I think compression ratio depend upon the types of fuel. Diesel engine have more
Yes, it is
compression
petrol engine
ratio.
and diesel engine. Yeah.
Yeah, diesel engine have more compression ratio because diesel is used. Diesel needs to be compressed more than burn, and fuel petrol have less compression ratio because it burn easily. What you can say uh, a temperature. Every fuel have temperature. What is called like a Vashak ignition
But
temperature, na? Every fuel have own temperature, na?
critical temperature.
It can burn.
No,
Yeah,
ignition temperature. Yeah.
ignition temperature, na? Yeah, so diesel have more and petrol have less. That's why diesel have more compression, more compressed than burn, and the petrol have less compression. Then it burn with the help of a spark plug. And the compression ratio of petrol engine is 7 is to 1 is to 12 is to 1, I think. Is it correct, Vaisakh? 7 is to 1 to
7 to
12 is
10.
to
Yeah.
7 to 10. And diesel have, I think, 15 or 14 to
Yeah. 15
21.
to 20, I think.
20 around, Chetan.
Okay.
Compression ratio is, for example, there is a amount of air and it will compress. Yani it means 2 kg convert into 1 kg. This is a compression ratio. I change 2 kg into 1.
Yes. Means it differs only from fuel to fuel, not two stroke or four stroke.
Yeah, yeah. It depends upon types of fuel, not two-stroke or four-stroke.
Okay.
Compression rate ratio depend on fuel. As per my knowledge, maybe if I'm wrong, I will clear it in next discussion.
Oh,
So anyone have question or go, or I will go. Okay. Okay. Bye. Take care, everyone.
okay. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.
Thank you.